So good morning, this is S. Pratap Raju, lecturer in Mechanical and Government Polytechnic Nandipet. So our subject is Advanced Workshop Technology. So our chapter is Foundry. Okay, so yesterday we discussed about the Foundry. So in Foundry, so today we are going to discuss what is pattern material and types of patterns. Okay, see, coming to here, the pattern. Okay, pattern is a replica or full size of the model of the casting. So it is used to get a shape of the mold cavity. Okay, the castings are made in the mold. Okay, so here we have various types of patterns. Okay? So namely solid pattern, split pattern, low space pattern, gated pattern, mass plate pattern, follow board pattern, sweep pattern, odd shape, cope and drag pattern, skeleton pattern, segmental pattern, and shell pattern. So we'll discuss one by one about the types of patterns. Okay, say here that is a solid pattern. So it is a single piece pattern. So it is used for large castings of simple shapes. Okay, so on the slides we are able to see that is a solid pattern. So so it is a single piece pattern used for the large castings of simple shapes. Okay, and the next type of pattern is a split pattern. So it is used for intricate castings. It is used for intricate castings. So it is made of 2 or 3 parts. Okay, so it is having 2 parts. So upper one is cope and bottom one is called drag. Okay, so it is generally it is mixed with jointed with the 2 dowel pins. Okay, so if it is a 3-piece pattern, so upper part is called cope and bottom one is called drag, and middle part we can call as a cheek. Okay, so this 3-piece pattern is generally used for the intricate castings. So intricate castings. And next type of pattern is a match plate pattern. Okay, so it is used for small castings in large numbers. It is used for small castings in large number. It consisting of 2 halves. Okay, joined together. So this type of pattern is called match plate pattern. Okay, so it is used for small castings in large numbers. Okay, so n number of castings can be get by using this match plate patterns. Okay, so it is a 2 portions, it is a 2 halves. And next one is the gated pattern. Okay, so gate is provided on top. Okay, gate is provided on top. Used for small castings, used for small castings. Okay, that is called gated pattern. A sweep pattern. So it is made up of wood or metal plate. Okay, it is made up of wood or metal plate. So this plate revolves around the fixed axis. This plate is revolved around the fixed axis. Okay, that is called sweep pattern. Sweep pattern. It is made up of wood or metal plate. Okay, and the next cope and drag pattern. Next cope and drag pattern. It is made up of 2 halves. Okay, it is made up of 2 halves. Top part is called cope and bottom part is called drag. Okay, it is used for large castings. It is used for large castings. Then another type of pattern is called skeleton pattern. Okay, so skeleton pattern is used for making large castings. Okay, it is simple wooden frame. It is simple wooden frame. So this wooden frame is filed by loam sand and rammed. Okay, so that is called skeleton pattern. That is skeleton pattern. Then loose piece pattern. Okay, loose piece is a projection on main pattern. Loose piece is a projection on main pattern. So loose piece is fixed on main pattern by anchor pins. By using an anchor pin, we are using this. We can get the projection inside the casting. Inside the casting. This is very important. That is the loose piece pattern. And then next one is a segmental pattern. So segmental pattern is in the form of segments of a circle. It is in the form of segments of a circle. It is used for casting wheel rims, gears, and flywheels. Used for casting wheel rims, gears, and flywheels. Okay. Then follow board pattern. So follow board pattern is supported on follow boards. Pattern is supported on follow board. So used for making the thin walled castings. Used for making thin wall castings. So that is a follow board castings. And next one is a shell pattern. So it is hollow in constructions. So the outside shape is used as a pattern. Outside shape is used as a pattern. So these are the various types of patterns. So we'll see what are the patterns are there. So once again, so solid pattern, split pattern, mass plate pattern is used for casting in large numbers, and gated pattern, so it is used for provided on the pattern. So gate directly is there. There is no need to cut the gate again and again. So it is used for the small castings. And next one is a sweep pattern. So this plate revolves around the fixed axis. Okay, it is made up of wood or metal plate. So next skeleton pattern. So this is for the large size castings. Okay, and loose piece pattern. So inside the loose piece is a projection on main part. Okay, so you can get the projection inside the casting. So we use a loose piece pattern. And the next segmental pattern. So in the form of segments of circles. Okay, so it is used for making rims, gears, and flywheels. Then follow board pattern and shell patterns. Okay, these are the various types of patterns used in the foundry. And then next material used for the pattern. Okay, so what are the materials used for making the patterns? Okay, so chief purpose of pattern is used to form the cavity of desired size and shape in the moldings, and the patterns are produced in a variety of materials. Okay, differently greatly in its characteristics. Okay, so here various materials are there. That is mainly wood, thermocol, plastics, metal, and other materials, that is plastics and wax. Okay, so generally first we can take the wood. So construction of pattern, how the pattern is constructed. So the factors to be considered while making the pattern. See, the type of metal to be cast, the number of castings required, methods of molding, and pattern allowances. Okay, so that is construction of pattern. And these are the steps. There is a pattern layout and construction of pattern. So actually what is pattern layout means? So the steps to be followed for a new pattern layout are: so study the blueprint, select the reference surfaces, select the pattern allowances, and do marking, select the suitable color codes, and preserve it. Okay, that is a pattern layout. And next point is shaping the pattern, how it can give into shape. Okay, so study the pattern layout, construct the main parts. Okay, cut out parts of the patterns, provide the draft and cut out parts. Okay, check with layout for correct dimensions. So assemble all parts together with the glue or dowel pins. Assemble all parts together with the glue or dowel pins. So shaping the pattern, so smoothly any rough surface with sandpapers. Okay, so coat the pattern with the shellac. Okay, place the wax fillets on all corners. Okay, make repairs if required. Okay, coat the surface with specific color. Coat the surface with specific colors. So like that we can able to shape the pattern. So what are the color codes of the patterns? So this is very important. So identify the different parts and surfaces finish. Identify the core prints, seats, and loose pieces. Identify the surface to be machined. So identify the type of metal to be cast. Identify the type of metal to be cast. So these are the color codes and color coding systems. So surface and as well as color. This is very important. Definitely you can get the questions for the short answers. So it may ask in the competitive exam also. So surface to be unmachined, that is black color. Okay, so color is black. The surface to be machined, that is red color. Black is unmachined and red is machined. Okay, seeds of core prints, that is yellow color. Okay, so parting surface on split pattern. Okay, there is no color. Okay, parting surface on split pattern, there is no color. So and seeds and loose pieces. Okay, seeds and loose pieces, that is red strips on yellow background. Red strips and yellow background. and stops off, that is called supports. So there is a black strips on yellow backgrounds, black strips and yellow background. So these are the various color coding sections and construction of the pattern and shaping of the patterns. Okay. See here we have used various material for patterns, like namely wood. Wood generally we used as a wood. Okay, so it is cheaply available and easily available and easy to make into different desired shapes. Okay, so these are the things. To remaining thing will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.